So how about everything with the bullshit quarantine over here?
It's pretty ridiculous.
It wasn't a bad time though.
No, well, I think the one situation comes out that's questionable is that the governors, like, we're in the green and all. We haven't had a face state mandate before, and all of a sudden they feel it fitting that we have a statewide mandate to wear a mask.
Yeah, it's horseshit. Just to keep people afraid.
Yeah, I just don't kind of get their move. Like, they try to say it's rising, but really, we have never really reached what we thought it would reach. It stayed under the curve this whole time. And we have 1 million health workers unemployed. So to come up with this type of mask situation and make sure people have a mandate on that is, I think, is backwards. We've accomplished what we wanted to accomplish, and it's not about the disease. If anybody thinks that it's about the disease, they're out of their mind.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it's ridiculous, and the leadership's horrible in each and every way, man. And the people are hubris, and they're split up, and the country really looks like shit. And we need to get back to the basics, and some of the basics are the good virtues of getting back to autonomy and liberty, and stay away from control, because control is greed.
And that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're how about what we had going on over here the whole time? I was giving myself a drinking problem.
I know.
I wonder how many people got out, like, when the quarantine ended, that just haven't been able to stop drinking or made it a habit, because I was borderline that.
Well, think about it. People are still at home working.
Yeah.
And they were maybe working less, but now they still actually have to work, but they're still home.
Mm-hmm.
So they're used to that. Like, hey, I'll have a drink. It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there were days where I'd be on the couch at 4 o'clock.
Absolutely.
The earlier, if I got up at 6 o'clock during that, I'd be okay. If I got up at 5 or 4:30, because sometimes I can't sleep when I just get up, those days would be bad, because I would be done absolutely everything possible by 3, 4. Then I'd be bored, probably tired and beat up, because my body's a little bit beat up. Those are the days I start drinking wine around like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and by...
I was here a couple times.
Oh, God. And then I
got up by like 9 o'clock.
God forbid.
We're like, where the hell Joe?
God forbid I don't eat.
Yeah.
Like, because there's plenty of days where I get done working out, and then I'll have like whatever I have when I'm done working out, which isn't much. It'll be like egg whites and something, and then I'll have a drink, and then I don't eat for the rest of the day, and you're done, because your body absorbs that, like that your post-workout food, depending on what it is, your body absorbs it right away, and then it's just, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you're just fucked like me, just bomb drunk. It's amazing. There was times where I would look at my like text message log, and it got to the point where I look like I've had, in the way I'm writing, I look like I had 3 or 4 drinks, and I'm on the verge of being blacked out. And I, like, in actuality, like I was hammered, but I look like I'm okay. And I call like my friend, I talk to her every morning, I'm like, I'm on the verge of being a professional here. Like, it's really like I'm on the verge of being like almost a nearly functioning alcoholic, because I'm holding my shit together, and the person I'm talking to probably thinks I'm half in the bag, but not so bad. Meanwhile, like, I can barely see.
Right.
Like I shouldn't.
Play it off.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. Well, all right, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
But it's not good, man. That's when you're on the. Thank God I dialed it back now.
Yeah, I think most people. I think a lot of people just knew. They were like, all right, that's it. We're into mid-April, beginning of May. You've been doing this since mid-March.
Yeah.
It's now.
No, I know. Yeah, I got it back to. It's amazing. The other night I went out on Wednesday night. I gave myself 3 hours. I'm like, I'm gonna go. 2 hours. What I really gave myself, it turned into 3. And once I said I'm gonna go out from 7 to 9. Okay, well that turned into 7 to 10. And I'm like, all right, I'm out of here at 10 o'clock. And I'm looking at the clock on my phone, and I realized I have a half hour left. And it's like, all right. I looked at the menu, I'm like, orange crush drink. I think I pounded like 5 of them in a half hour, because time was winding down and I wasn't sufficiently drunk enough.
Right.
You know? So I pounded 5 of them, put the last one down, right? And I was like, I'm done. And I left. But I couldn't just reasonably have a couple of them. I had to drink as many as possible before I left, before the clock ran out at 10 o'clock, yeah. It was bad. So that's why I turned down every social offer I had the rest of the week. Yeah. I think I used up my public appearance, you know? Like, I used up my one. A girl asked me to go to McGurk's last night. I said my one public appearance for the week. So
Yeah, McGurk's.
Yeah, the one.
I mean,
yeah.